first news story we have is a villains stage show is coming to Hollywood studios next summer.
Yeah, kind of out of nowhere. They announced this yesterday, or I think it was Tuesday. Basically say the creative minds at Disney Live Entertainment will transform Sunset Showcase into the mysterious, reflective realm of the Magic Mirror. The show will feature appearances by dozens of the most infamous evildoers, with fiendish foes Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent, each breaking through the glass to take the stage in live production numbers. So this is going to be replacing Lightning McQueen Racing Academy, and it's going to be closing October 7th. So that whole area back there, I'm guessing, will become this Magic Mirror show.
Yeah. I'm not surprised to hear this because...
Oh, you're not?
Well, we had talked about, and I had said basically everything that I heard was Disney's plan for the summer of 2025 was going to be shows and parades. So they already announced that they're going to do a nighttime parade. This show popping up, it makes sense. In terms of some of the other decisions of what Disney's putting in lately have gotten a little bit of backlash of what they're taking out. Funny enough, I like Lightning McQueen Racing Academy. Our kids have enjoyed it, but it's a very simple show. It's basically it's all animatronic. There's no human element to it, but it's not the most popular thing back there.
It's one of those things that you could watch once. Your kids may love it and want to do it more than one time, but like as adults, I don't know how many times it's like a repeatable show. It's cute, but it's not like a headliner.
Well, and they don't really advertise it much. It's a lot of people don't even know what's back there a lot of times.
It's true.
So what's funny enough is this replacing that makes a lot of sense. And then I also bring up gives me, it's like, oh yeah, well, Cars is not the most popular IP, yet they're putting it in a major part of Magic Kingdom, but we'll talk about that another day. But this replacing this, I think it makes sense. And I've said many times, I think the villain stuff that Disney has is one of the best, I guess you could call it, ideas or IPs that they can utilize. So I think it makes a lot of sense. I think this will probably be pretty popular. And I think we will probably see, I won't be surprised if we see a new show in each park.
Okay.
I could see that being, again, if they're going shows in parades route, obviously you have Epic Universe opening next summer, which is one of the reasons they're doing this stuff to try and combat that. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't be surprised. The drone show at Disney Springs ended.
I was thinking about that. Like, are they going to stick that over Animal Kingdom?
I think they will absolutely put it in Animal Kingdom, put it as a nighttime show there. That makes the most sense of it anywhere to put it. Okay. Which means Disney won't put it there. But it makes the most sense to put it there. And then I think I won't be surprised. Well, I guess you could already say they have an Encanto show at Epcot, but I could see another show popping up there. Maybe another one at Magic Kingdom or something. But I think they're definitely going to go more of this route because it's quick and it's cheap. And the stuff that they announced at D23 is not going to be ready anytime soon. So they're going to try and go for this, for this next summer, along with, I think, major discounts.
When I started reading about this, I was like, oh no, are they going to replace the Beauty and the Beast show? That was my first thought. I was a new show's coming. Uh-oh. And then, no, it's just, taking out Lightning McQueen. So we're not gaining any new attractions. It's just we're making this one a little bit more popular. But yeah, it won't open until next summer. So we still have another year. I think
this could debut in the spring, though. I could see that. Now, one thing that could happen, obviously, we talked about Monsters, Inc. Land. It's going into Hollywood Studios, and Disney apparently doesn't know where they're going to put this.
Apparently.
But if they do put it in the animation courtyard and they take out all that infrastructure there for the employees, the Little Mermaid show was planning on coming back in that theater that's in that area. Yeah. They could move that to the Beauty and the Beast theater. And I think that would be a pretty decent draw. So
I don't think they're doing that. I think the plan is still to keep the Little Mermaid show where it goes.
I don't think they know. Because if you look at it, everything I heard, The Little Mermaid was announced back earlier this year. It was going to come back to that theater.
Yeah, and then they announced they had a little more information in June.
Right.
So
and the Monsters, Inc. Land, from stuff I had heard, was almost a late edition. They kind of decided to do that late in terms of announce that and do that land. So if they don't know where it's going, that may override the previous plans that they had for that show. But I do think the Little Mermaid show would be popular. Now, I don't know if it's feasible to put it in the Beauty and the Beast area, but I feel like
I don't think so because of the nature of like the lighting and the puppets and
it's
stuff.
Possible, but I definitely think I won't be surprised if that show somehow, if they do put Monsters Inc. land in that area, that show pops up somewhere else.
Okay.
Because I do think they're going to go
fair.
more shows and parades and stuff like that. So
I mean, I think you're right about that. Definitely more shows and parades. That just seems to be a good thing to put in. That's as not filler, but just really, to keep everybody kind of, going until things are done.
It's really the only thing they can do.
I know.
I mean, probably
I'm not complaining though. I'll take it.
And I made a video and talked about it on the YouTube channel that I actually think it's pretty smart for. I don't think you're going to sway anybody that is. Let's say someone's really interested in going to say Epic Universe. I don't think you're going to change those people's minds, but I think things like this play to the built-in audience that they have. They like this kind of stuff. So if you have people that are into your brand, this maybe keeps them from venturing over there, or if they do go over there, they come back. They don't, they don't become, going over there exclusively. So I don't think it's a bad play. I think they could probably do more meet and greets as well. Yeah. Honestly, they need to do more Streetmosphere. They just need to go. Oh
my gosh, yes.
They need to go all in on this stuff because again, if none of these attractions are going to be ready probably for 5+ years would be my guess. So you might as well get back to doing the Streetmosphere. You're probably going to have heavy discounts and shows, and hope for the best if you're Disney in terms of Epic Universe doesn't have that big of an impact, and you can get through this time period and then have your stuff open would be your ideal scenario.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, I'm glad. Okay. All right, that'll be it for the day, guys. See you guys.
No.
We agree on everything.